Hello. Yoki dokie. I'm reviewing all 10 of the original motion picture Star Trek movies. The first original 10, before J.J. Abrams took directing the last 3 Star Trek movies, was the new cast that plays Captain Kirk's crew in a different timeline. So I'm reviewing the original 10 Star Trek movies. I give all of them a same score. A 10 out of 10. These movies all deserve a 10 out of 10 for different reasons. Some don't really feel like really good Star Trek movies, but at least feel good cinema movies. Good movies and visually interesting. Well, some of them kind of butcher the Star Trek characters and, kind of do them injustice sometimes, like killing Captain Kirk, how they killed off Captain Kirk in one of the original 10 Star Trek movies, like how the original Captain Kirk got killed off for the, what taste! It felt like, especially when most of the times we see Kurt and when he interacts with the captain from the Next Generation cast, Picard, I believe his name is Captain Picard. They don't really do a whole lot when they meet me. They just get coffee, ride horses, and do gay shit, useless gay shit together. Spending time instead of protecting in people's lives and saving the world and stuff. They don't do that until the end of their journey when Captain Kirk decides to get out of his own ass and ego and basically goes help him, and no one gets killed off fairly early on in a fight with this Anthony, and gets killed off. And when he teams up with Picard, Captain Picard, and the reason why is if I remember correctly, that kind of wasn't the best Star Trek movie, but it was at least a good cinema movie in general. A good movie, visually interesting, and might have left me unsatisfied, but it's a lot better than what we got from Star Trek later on, I think. For Star Trek movies, what we got from J.J. Abrams, once he took the wheel and brought life back into the franchise when you should have just let it die. Or remake it. This is what I think, what he should have done. J.J. Abrams should have left it alone. He also should have left Star Wars alone, I think, too. But I think Disney should have left Star Wars alone in general. I'm just one of those people, so what am I getting? The point is, I'm getting sidetracked off of Star Trek. Now I realize that. So, back onto Star Trek. So, Star Trek 10 movies, the original theatrical 10 movies, I haven't looked at the director's cut of the first installment, the original Star Trek movie, motion picture. I know there's a director's cut of that one. I haven't watched that one yet, but so I'm never talking about that one, okay? So, just to clarify, I only seen the original theatrical releases of these movies. of 10 Star Trek movies, all 10 of them, I give them all a 10 out of 10. They're all iconic in their own rights. Great, great movies. I give them a 10 out of 10, all 10 Star Trek movies. Now I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell first. Hit the subscribe button second to get subscribed in that order. And hit the thumbs up to like this video, and hit the thumbs up on my older video once you check out my older content. When you check out my older content, please check out my older content. Share my content, and check out my older content. Okay, that's all. That's my review on 10 Star Trek movies, the original 10 Star Trek movies, why I give them a 10 out of 10. Like, some stories are better than others in these movies, Star Trek movies, but none of them are bad. They're all really good, actually, movies. There's none of them really satisfy the selfish Star Trek fans' needs. Once you're introduced to these characters, I feel like I've become a fan of these characters because through these movies, I just think sometimes I think some things could have been better execution, like better than others. Some things in the stories for each individual movies. As a whole, they are all really good. These 10 Star Trek movies get a 10 out of 10 from me, is what I'm trying to say. They're great. I enjoy the hell out of them. All of them. And that's why I give Star Trek 10 movies 10 out of 10. And, these were great movies. I love them like I love the first Transformers movie that Michael Bay directed. That's how great I love each one of these movies. The franchise. I love them like I love the Fast and the Furious franchise and the Michael Bay Transformer franchise. The Star Trek movie franchise. Simply classic cinema and cinematic stuff. It goes big and it goes nuts. All 10 movies. And very ambitious and creative, with like the Michael Bay Transformer movies were. Is what I think of the Star Trek 10 movies, original 10 Star Trek movies. I love them. Okay. Goodbye. Subscribe to my content. Remember to do that. And, bye. End the video now. That's my review on 10 Star Trek movies, why I give them a 10 out of 10. Goodbye. Did Did I say that already? I might have.